How and when to file ISF for Apron. Hey there, trade enthusiasts. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by the complexities of customs brokerage? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the exciting and sometimes murky waters of importer security filing, often called ISF. Specifically, we're going to focus on how and when to file for our friends over at Apron. Buckle up. Let's kick things off by understanding what ISF actually is. In essence, ISF is a document that provides the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, with key information about cargo that will enter the United States. Think of it as your shipping passport. It helps prevent illegal importation. Imagine customs turning your shipment away like a bouncer at the club. Not a good look. Why should we care? Well, failing to file an ISF can lead to hefty fines. Yep, you heard that right. If you submit your ISF late, or worse yet, not at all, you can kiss goodbye to a smooth entry into the US. It's not just about keeping your cargo safe, it's also about safeguarding your wallet from unnecessary penalties. One slip up and it could cost you thousands of dollars. Ouch. The magic number is 24 hours before your cargo is loaded onto the vessel. I mean, who doesn't love a deadline? This means you're working against the clock, and you should ideally have your ducks in a row well before that 24-hour mark. Aim to gather all the pertinent information in advance. Don't be the last-minute Larry in the group. Next up, let's focus on how to file for Apron specifically. Apron typically handles a lot of international trade. Think electronics, textiles, and more. The process can vary based on the complexity of the shipment, but essentially it's like following a recipe. Gather required paperwork. Access the appropriate ISF filing software or platform. Fill in all the details as earlier mentioned. Submit your ISF filing at least 24 hours before loading at the port. Oops. Common pitfalls in ISF filing could put a real kink in your importing plans. Many people underestimate the importance of accuracy. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a newbie in international trade, double-check everything. Now let's touch on the cost of non-compliance. We're talking penalties running into the thousands. Did you know that the fine for a late ISF can exceed $5,000? Not to mention, if your shipment gets held up at customs, you'll be incurring additional costs for storage and possibly even demurrage. Filing ISF has become a lot easier thanks to technology. There are myriad tools and software available for efficient filing. Platforms like Apron, 3PLs, or even specialized ISF filing software can make your job significantly easier. Let's not forget to mention customs bonds. They serve as a financial guarantee that duties and taxes will be paid. If there's a custom bond associated with your ISF, make sure it's in good standing. In summary, handling ISF filings for Apron like any other importing task requires attention to details, punctuality, and maybe a dash of humor to keep the stress at bay. Know your deadlines, gather your info, and leverage the tools available to you to keep everything running smoothly. Now go out there, file that ISF, and keep your international trade operations running like a well-oiled machine. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Disclaimer note below. See you next time.